Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. That's what I think. Oh, it's a quiet day in the zombie neighborhood. Ah, you're not a match for my sledgehammer. So, we are still looking for Magnum parts. I just need one more, which is kind of exciting. It's the closest I've ever been. I've never had more than 2 Magnum parts ever. Which, you know, just because I only play this to record, I don't do a lot of outside of the video playtime on this. Unfortunately. I wish I really need to get on my buddy's server, check out what they're doing. I've never played on the server, so I don't know. I mean, it's got to be pretty cool, right? Be on there with other people. I guess they have a base. They go out scavenging for ammo and stuff. Sounds like they use a lot of gun fire to keep their zombies at bay at night. I'm a little more walls and traps myself, I guess. Man, that's some really good loot on these first 2 little buildings. This is weird looking. Why is this stuff all green? What is this? Whoops, that's not my that's not my pickaxe. That's my pickaxe slot. I have my. All right, it doesn't like that. Do I have a shovel on me? I do. Oh crap, it's radiated earth. Dude, I was standing in radioactive earth. I'm not radiated now, am I? No, it doesn't look like it. Weird. They're trying to radiate me. You know, on Fallout 1, there was a trick that you could get irradiated and it would mutate you instead of killing you. And on my first playthrough of the game, the first successful playthrough of the game, you go into this one place and it's irradiated around the place, but the place itself isn't irradiated. And so I would go in, and I didn't have a lot of Rad-X, which is the drug that keeps the radiation at bay. But what I had was a lot of the radiation flush. I don't remember what it was called, Radaway or something like that. And so I went through it, but the radiation got so high that my guy mutated, I guess, and his strength stat went to 10, which is, oh, what do we have here? Which is unbelievably powerful. Did we just find a city? Oh, there's a radio tower or something on top of that one. We just found a city. Or at least a couple of apartment buildings. These are huge. And look fairly intact. These are cool looking. I've never seen this kind of building before in the game. Man, they're gigantic. And probably cram full of zombies. Yeah, we found a town. This is awesome. I missed. Suck it, zombie. Oh, man. Is that a parking garage over there? I think that's a parking garage. I haven't seen one of those either. This is so cool. Might be a touch of stuttering as I move around. I am rendering while I record here. So... it doesn't always affect me. It's darker than dark in here, too. What in the world do we got here? I hear zombies all over the place. Oh yeah, look at this. Is awesome apartment building. Spectacular. Got a little kitchenette. Let's see. It's a big apartment building too. Oh, we got the shower in here. You guys should get in some not broken mirrors. As nice as this place is, I don't understand why the mirror is broken. Oh, they got a little balcony out here. This place is nice. I'm moving in. This is this is a really nice apartment. Oh, I like this one too. It's a little dark though. They apparently don't have baths, just showers. That's fine though. I don't particularly like baths anyways. My bit of germaphobe comes out. Ugh. Makes me think of people soup. That's what I call jacuzzis. People soup. I had a friend. He bought a jacuzzi or hot tub. I don't really know what the difference is. I guess. I assume it's just a name thing. They both do the same thing, right? And he always wanted me to come over and try it out with him. You should come try out my hot tub. It's awesome. I never did. It was just too weird. His parents probably still have it. Honestly, I was at their house that he put it in. They had a pool. He liked to go from the jacuzzi to the pool. Or hot tub, I guess. I had no desire for either. Oh look, this one must have a glass sliding door, but because it's not actually in the game, I can't open their little glass door. You know what's lacking though are gun safes. Where's my magnum parts? You just know that I want that last part, and you're not going to give it to me. It's kind of funny how this helmet doesn't have batteries. Or if it does, I'm not aware of it. Well, I watched the newest episode of Zombie Nation just before starting this, so we could talk about it. I thought the acting was a little better this episode. Not as wooden as the last couple have been. But, it's still not the best. This was almost a normal episode. Almost. Right up until you get to the last part of the movie, or movie episode. So this week, they stopped at a farm at the beginning, and then because the tornado was coming, they were going to try to outrun the storm, and they ran out of gas or not, or something, and so when they stop to get gas, the storm is too close, and so they decided to try to outrun the storm still. And when they got to a crossroads, and one way was St. Louis, and the other way was this place called Castle something. I totally didn't pay attention to the name. But anyways, it was the one character's hometown. And so her husband, who she hadn't seen since the zombie apocalypse started more than 2 years ago. And so I don't want to pick up the table lamp. I wanted to search his desk that I was pointing at. So she starts having issues with the fact that her husband may be there and he may be a zombie. And then one of the girls had flashbacks because I guess she had to kill her family. They didn't really explain it. During a storm when they all turned zombie. And so because of the lightning and thunder, she was having PTSD flashbacks, which I thought was actually pretty well done. I like that. And I didn't mind the woman being freaked out about the fact her husband might be a zombie, or she didn't know how to feel about seeing her husband again for the first time after 2 years. So you know, I thought it was pretty good character growth for most of the characters. Even the guy who's got the antibodies in him had some funny moments. I'm pretty sure he's slowly turning into a zombie. At least that's what they're trying to indicate. Although nobody else seems to even pay attention to the fact that, you know, like his teeth are falling out and his hair is now falling out. Although they indicated he may have cut it off, but I'm pretty sure his hair fell out from being, you know, zombie. And, oh wow, there are zombies up here. Yeah, help me break this down, will you? I didn't say hit me. I said help me break this down. Oh, crap. Back off, nurse. What? What'd you make that noise for? Oh, because I'm out of food. Oh, crap. I don't have any food. I have let myself run out of food. And I don't have enough inventory slots. Dang it. Why do I never have inventory slots? Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. You, 6 water, you gotta give. Here. There, stop, alright? We'll search for some more food, alright? I'll just cook some up, is what I'll do. Should be able to use this oven, right? I know that tuna is a fish, but this is also called chicken of the sea. So does that mean it's tuna or is it chicken? That's the only... Oh, cornmeal. Oh, look, cornmeal on the ground. Can't I turn this cornmeal into, like, bread? No, crafting, that's what I want, right there. Crafting. No, apparently not. Whatever. Throw it on the ground. So, let's see. I need... I I got enough food for the moment. We'll just keep looking. I can look in other kitchens for food. But so there's a huge storm coming, and there's tornado, and I thought they were gonna do like a zombie NATO. Oh, you know what? I didn't search these rooms. The doors are just broken off because they had a bunch of the zombies get sucked up in the tornado, but they barely showed any of that. Which I'm not sure if I felt better about the fact they didn't do a zombie NATO, or if I was disappointed they didn't have a zombie NATO. Like, the episode was almost a serious episode. Almost, not quite. And so a zombie NATO would have been just way over the top, out of the question for seriousness. But because they didn't do it, I'm disappointed because I wanted to see it. But it would have made the episode dumb. So I don't know. It's six one way, half dozen the other, I guess. They but oh, I picked it up. I totally picked up. I don't want that. Stop picking that up. Do you understand? I just want to search this desk. Why can't I look at the drawers on the side to search the desk? That doesn't make any sense. But so, then, well, what else happened in there? So she was looking for her husband, and so when they got to her house, there were people in it, and one of them had been bashed in the head. I totally missed how. Because I was also setting up my video to render while I was watching it. And so I must have looked away to work on that when they found them, and then, you know, they're like, oh, who are you? And so they got these people, and so of course he needs brain surgery, right? You know, because he got hit in the head. And so the guy they call Doc, who's not a doctor, has to drill a hole in his head to relieve the pressure from where he'd taken a wound. And then the thing is that I think you have to be pretty exact with that to relieve the pressure. And so this, of course, being what it is, they just drilled a hole in his head and blood splurted out. And so that part I didn't really care for. I don't mind the blood splurting out, but I could have done without the goofiness of the whole situation. Like, they keep saying how they're gonna have to kill him because he's gonna turn into a zombie, and so the drill bit snaps off, and so the one guy who's holding him down pulls out his gun and he's like, "Come on, kid," you know, the doc says that, and he's like, "What? I thought maybe we could use it as a hammer," and so they use the butt of the pistol as a hammer to slam the drill bit down into the guy's head. And okay, there should be some zombinos up here, it looks like. And you know, if I don't check that chest, it's gonna have the parts I need in it. If I do check it, it won't. Yeah, see, nothing. And then, like, they all basically split into pairs for this episode. So, 10,000 and Cannibal Girl, they go off together. And he tried to cover her up while she was asleep on the couch, and she tried to stab him for getting too near her. So, you know, they go off together to look for supplies because they need batteries. And I don't know why they need batteries, because they apparently can drive all the way from Washington, D.C. to Illinois, only filling up for gas one time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have both of those. And so then the other two are kind of flirting with each other at one point, and then Now that they're back in her hometown, she's freaked out about her husband. And so they go out to look for medical supplies so they can take care of that guy who's needs his head operated on. And uh, sorry, I was muting my mic until somebody answered the phone. And so they go to the fire station because her husband apparently was a fireman, and the people who were in her house said that the fireman sent him there. And so they get there, and of course all the firemen are zombies, but none of them are her husband. Um, so the two who went out looking for supplies for batteries, they get caught out in the storm, so they have to hide in a car. And the car gets thrown by the tornado, and so it spins over and over down the street with them in it, which has absolutely no effect on them. It just happens. I don't know. I guess maybe it's supposed to be suspenseful, but I don't think this show is serious enough to be suspenseful, so I wasn't in suspense. And then when they get back to the house, the woman whose husband lives in the town, she decides that she's going to wait for him. And so when everybody else goes in the basement to get away from the tornado, she puts her husband's favorite chair in front of the door and sits in it so they can't get out of the basement. But she's upstairs where the tornado is coming. And so the tornado goes right through her house. And her husband comes out of the tornado and drapes his body over hers as all the glass and rubble comes spinning around. And she's like, I waited for you. And, oh, I totally saw your feet. And, so then the tornado's over, and the girl with the PTSD goes away. Her PTSD stops because it's no longer storming. They go upstairs. They find the woman. She's fine. Her husband's not there anymore. And so she says she's at peace with it. And so that part was okay, I guess. My problem was the surgery with the guy's head. I thought was stupid. The people hiding in the car that then gets dumped end over end and they're okay was stupid. And then when they left the fire station after they fought off the firemen zombies, they took the fire truck. Like a big fire truck. Not a huge fire truck, but, you know, a decent sized fire truck. More like a rescue truck, really, than an actual, like, pumper truck or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a fireman. I don't know what their different trucks are called. Big red and white truck, though. And so when they left, they totally took that with them. I'm like, all right, they're complaining about trying to get gas in their truck, which is probably doing about 15 miles to the gallon. And now they're going to get something that does 8 miles to the gallon. I'm pretty sure you might need to pick some better vehicles to drive around in if you're having problems getting gas. Just saying. I drive a fairly nice sized 4-door sedan. And on the highway, I get over 30 miles to the gallon. You're driving around in an old pickup that might get 12 to 18 miles to the gallon. Now I can understand if you're doing a lot of off-roading, or you were already settled in an area that needed you to have uh, access to the ability to do off-road stuff. But they're just driving from. Oh, did you see that? You know what I did? But if you're just driving from place to place on the highway, and they are driving on the highway, then you don't need a fire truck, period, either. So I thought that was kind of dumb. And why didn't they all, if they're going to take the fire truck, why didn't they all just ride in the fire truck? Like, if the fire truck is good enough to get them where they want to go, which on the road, I suppose the fire truck would be useful if there was a lot of, like, traffic and stuff, because the fire truck could push the stuff right off the road, but I didn't understand the point of taking the fire truck and the pickup, both, because the fire truck, I could see maybe there's more room in it than what they were traveling in. It could definitely carry more supplies than what they were carrying, and because it's got all those storage compartments and stuff. They just have to unload the firefighting equipment. And, I picked up that stupid thing again. Stop picking that up. And I don't know who has got the telephone, but oh, all right. I don't know. Apparently they let the answering machine get it. It's just going to talk in the background. It's some kind of advertisement. Uh, my phone is across the room on the floor because my brother-in-law apparently was using the phone, and he never puts the phone away. Ever. He is always somewhere else. He so doesn't put the phone away that with the phone next to his bed, he will leave it off the hook laying next to the phone base. Just laying next to the phone base so that it goes out of charge. He will take the phone from one floor of the house, pick up a phone on the next floor of the house, and take those two phones to the third floor of the house, and then just leave them with the other phone that's already on the third floor of the house. I had to find my phone the other day, and it was a floor up on a different phone's base. Because they're named. We named the phones. They have a little text screen on them, and so the one down here says game for the game room. So the game room phone was upstairs in the kitchen. And oh crap. What was that? Where did he go? Policeman, where did you go? Policeman. Oh, policeman. I only hit you one time. Where did you go? You're making me nervous. There's a cinder block up here. I don't know what happened to that policeman. He just... Really? I have that many of these? Well, guess what, normal bandages? You're gone. I'm just going to carry the medicated ones. Alright, so yeah, it was okay, I guess. It was better than it had been, but there's still some really stupid stuff in it. Although, that guy they call Doc, he cracks me up. Every episode, it seems like he says something really funny. I forget what he said on this one, but it made me laugh. And then I think, man, I can't believe I am laughing at this stupid TV show. Now, next episode of this... I will try to watch The Walking Dead, and we can talk about that, because the new season of Walking Dead started this week, and I'm hoping to get a chance. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Iron Helmet. All right, I already have that one. What do you got? Iron... Dang it. I thought I was searching the desk. I thought that was in the desk. And so finally, whoa, something happened to this bed. Or maybe it's just some kind of newfangled, some kind of new, what am I trying to say? Newfangled is not the word I want. New age? Postmodern. How about that? Some kind of postmodern thing. Postmodern? I'm not sure that's the word I want either. Hey! Really? Now, what do you think the chances are I can get over to that ladder without dying? Oh, pretty good. We made it! We cleared the whole building! Yay! There were no gun parts, though. There is an antenna, though. And a chimney? That's really cool. Really cool. We are up really high now. Look at that. Spectacular. Look at that zombie hanging out on that balcony. That's funny. Alright, well, we still got... Oh man, it's going to take me 3 episodes to clear all this. But, alright, we're going to end it here. So click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.